In 2021, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce reached a milestone that no one saw coming, and it was setting her up to perfectly cement her place as the standard bearer for the female 100 meters. There was just so much craziness in that one season, it literally blew our minds. Now, coming off of a significant victory in the 2019 World Championships, what could possibly go wrong for her? Well, something did, and it was huge. It forever changed how she treats track and field going forward. Usually, you don't see moms coming back from pregnancy to dominate track and field, but Shelly-Ann did, and the scary thing about it was that she came back faster than before. She won the World Championships 100 meter title that year, making it her fourth and the first mom to ever win a championship 100 meter title. That was absolutely amazing. For reasons that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has not publicly revealed to this day, she left Team Francis the following year to try life in another place. This was dangerous and could prove to be counterproductive, many said, but Fraser-Pryce's mind was set. Whatever it took, she was going to show the world that she was better than what many persons thought of her. She found herself a new coach, Renaldo Walcott, or maybe it was he who found her, but whatever it was, the two formed a formidable team. Prior to meeting Walcott, Pryce was a 1070 sprinter, in spite of winning multiple world championships and even being a two-time 100 meter Olympic champion. But something dramatic happened. While running in JOA J3A's Olympic Destiny Series meeting in Kingston, Jamaica, Shelly-Ann at 34 years old did something that was not done in over 30 years in female sprinting. She dropped a massive PB of 10.63 seconds. This was special, but what was even more profound was the fact that she was now the fastest woman alive and the national record holder of Jamaica after dropping such a mind-boggling time. It took 33 years for the world to see that it was still possible to achieve such times, but that was not all. Fraser-Pryce dominated the Jamaican Olympic trials and looked set to a third Olympic title. Walcott and Fraser-Pryce found the formula. In less than 2 years, he had Shelly-Ann running her fastest times ever. The Tokyo Olympic came around and it was time for Fraser-Pryce to take back her rightful place. She was expected to defeat Elaine Thompson-Herah and regain her title. Running in the heats, she posted 10:84, a time that was fast enough to give her a silver medal in the 2016 Olympic final. She also clocked 10.73 seconds to win her semi-final race to go into the final with the fastest time in the competition. Surely, she was on course to becoming the first ever female to win 3 gold medals in the Olympic history. It was finally the day and they were all lined up for the final 100 meter race. Elaine Thompson-Herah, Marie-José Talu, Shericka Jackson, Daryl Nita, Njinga Kambunji, Tiana Daniels, Ajla Del Ponte, and of course Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. The starter's pistol went off and the race was over in a draw, dropping 10.61 seconds. A new Olympic record and the second fastest time ever, but this time it was not Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce who took the top spot. It was Elaine Thompson-Herah, her former training partner, but those results left a serious question in the minds of track and field fans. What happened to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in that race? She was the most consistent all season long. She was the fastest woman alive and she was shutting down in each race while easily clocking 10:80 or below. She came up short in the final, clocking 10.74 seconds, which is also slower than her semi-final time. But something did happen in that race that's gonna shock most people, and she finally decided to talk about it. Recently, Shelly-Ann revealed it all in an interview. Here's what really happened. She said 2 things threw her off terribly, and the second one is even worse than the first. Reason number 1 was that her new coach did something that was pretty unfamiliar to her. She said that just before the race, he kept hitting it in her head that she must nail her start, which she wasn't used to since she was always a great starter, and that unnecessary pressure disrupted her concentration. And the second reason, which is the worst of all, was that she slipped over her first couple of strides and she never recovered. No, that was bad. Slipping in a final with such dangerous runners was always a disastrous recipe, and it cost her dearly. Maybe she would have gone way below the 1060 mark or even beat Elaine to the gold medal, but who knows?